Batman got some new gear here. Could we, oh, never mind, they switched out. That's okay. Let's check out the last stage, and maybe we could go into the gear system really quick and showcase some of the different stuff that people can equip.
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so this is your gear menu where you can kind of look at everything you've unlocked and then equip it to each character.
Exactly. You know, when you're playing the game and you're getting very frequent drops, a lot of drops of gear, you don't want to equip yourself with every single thing that you get. You know, something might not be as good as your strategy if you want more defensive stuff and then you're getting it. But this lets you basically manage it. You can see all the stats related to it. We have these things that we're currently calling X stats. You can change the color palette of your character and kind of like sculpt the version of the character that you want as far as its looks as well.
Yeah, so you can design them aesthetically, but if we look at the stats here, level 20 looks like the max level. You hack the system a little bit. Then you got strength, ability, defense, and HP. I was talking about normalizing before. Like, I'm very confused about how you're going to manage to do that. There just has to be like stats off, cosmetic only.
Yeah. Well, exactly. And the you know, we really want you to strive to get those stats as high as you can, as far as like, you know, playing against other people's characters.
Yeah.
But like I said, you know, if you go to a tournament, you're not bringing all your characters with you, and so you want some base level that will be the tournament setting.
Definitely. So now they're geared out. How is this going to change the play style?
Well, each character has a number of parts on their costume that they can change. It's actually different for each character, and so the original version of your character has certain stats, and then each one of those is upgraded with those with the gear pieces that they have. I haven't memorized each one of those, and there's literally thousands of them. And there's a certain amount.
Yeah, like our eye lasers were purple there.
Exactly. That's one of the some of the visuals. Some of them are aesthetics too. Like you want the different color eye lasers. Some are aesthetics and statistics.
If we could, really quick, let's see that stage transition for the Metropolis one. I'm kind of cueing the guys in the background playing the game like, hey, do that stage transition on the other side. So aesthetically, Batman changes, but you can also unlock certain moves.
Yes.
What kind of moves can you unlock?
Well, you know, like when you have the game, you start off with the Batman, you're going to have a super number of moves. You know, you throw a batarang, you throw it at an angle, use their grappling hook. There is a triple triple batarang throw that you can unlock, and you know those become part of your arsenal of characters while you're wearing that, while you're leveled up to that point, and then also you can start enhancing those moves with certain gear, like actually up its damage or something like that, and constantly, you know, kind of leveling up your character.
Yeah, so like when you fight Batman, you're really not going to know what you're going to get going in. There's a base set,
yes,
but it's going to be really tricky.
Yeah, and it's going to be, to me, it's going to be one of the most exciting things is going online and seeing all these different, this almost infinite number of Batmans that you're going to be fighting, Aquamans, and so you really don't know what you're going to get. It is at its core, it's Batman. It's not like, you know, Batman's going to suddenly get heat vision like Superman does or something. It will be fundamentally Batman, but we're trying to give the players as many access to as many variables as possible to mold the character.
I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't ask that. You have thousands of pieces of gear that you can get. Is this setting the game up to do a microtransaction system?
Well, it's absolutely not setting the game up to do it. You know, we haven't decided what we're going to do for the people who don't want to spend. You know, this feature, if I would describe it, I would say it's something that we would like to see lasting, you know, months, you know, many months, and the process of playing it up. Some players may not want to actually spend all that time to level up their characters, and they may want some kind of another way to do it, but we haven't really made any kind of decisions based on that stuff.
Got it. Thank you, Ed. I am super